Well, welcome back to Rude Review, a show on my channel where I ruthlessly review interior design content on the internet or really whatever else I feel like. It's my show. This series has quickly become the most popular series on my channel and also the series that causes most people to unsubscribe. Guest starring on today's show is dear friend and walking liability, my sister, Elizabeth Winkler. You wanna come?
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I was texting someone. I have to finish this message. It's really important.
The f I'm filming a video.
We're doing it right now?
Yeah.
I didn't know we were doing it.
It's fine. Finish your text.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Listen, we're gonna get into the video. I want to cover a few housekeeping items before we get started. First of all, you are the reason a lot of people unsubscribed from my channel last time you were on here.
Really? I hate it.
Okay.
It's pathetic. It's so pathetic. It's just terrible. It's just so bad. It'd be fun to kill someone in that house, I would say.
Yeah, they said it.
No, I think they wanted more.
Most people wanted more,
They
but
wanted
like
more.
8 really angry people unsubscribed and left a comment about
Oh,
it.
well, we didn't want them anyway.
That's true. We didn't want them anyway.
We didn't want you.
Okay. They're not here. I'm not here.
They'll know.
Okay. Do you know you don't know what we're reviewing today?
Well, I asked and you refused to tell me.
Yes. Today we will be reviewing one of my earliest YouTube interior design makeovers.
We're reviewing yours?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're doing that so I can't be too mean to you.
No, I thought you'd be the most comfortable being mean to me.
Ugh, okay, maybe.
Don't you feel comfortable being mean to me? You better be as mean as you always
No,
are.
no, but it's just more fun to be mean to strangers.
I think you're gonna be just
Or
fine.
like, if I'm mean to you, then all the subscribers who adore you will be upset with me.
No, everyone's gonna learn a lesson because I'm fine with the criticism. This is the, okay, before we get into the video, I'm gonna cover a couple items. There are 3 major complaints that I need to address. Number 1, it's okay to criticize stuff. It's actually okay to criticize stuff. And it doesn't mean that you're tearing the person down. It's okay to criticize a project I did without it being a personal attack. I actually would like you to also personally attack me because I think it's where you shine. Look at that smile. Look how happy it makes you, just the idea of it. But it's also okay to criticize things. People being like, no judgment. First of all, we're all judging. If you're not judging, how are you casting a vote? How are you deciding who your friends are? How are you choosing a partner for marriage?
You cannot get through life without making multiple judgments every hour of every day.
Yeah, everyone's judging. It's different to judge an action than to judge the person and their value. We are gonna judge me and my value today. But number 2, another complaint I got. What authority do I have to judge interior design on YouTube? None, no authority. Next question. Complaint number 3 that I got about this video. You sound really mean. First of all, I didn't say anything mean. I think the entire last video, I was just saying these people are trying their best.
I was saying the mean thing.
You were mean.
Pathetic. It's so pathetic.
And still, next to the comments saying that you were mean, the other most popular criticism comment I got on that video was people saying how ugly my eyebrows are. So it'd be like one comment being like, you really shouldn't be mean to people, and the next comment saying, please shave off your eyebrows. So I feel like these things balance each other out. I've continued to live my life. I haven't ended my life over the eyebrow comments. They hurt my feelings a lot, and we're all gonna keep living. It's that simple. To set everyone at ease, would you like to first start by saying 3 things you dislike about me?
Oh, you can't just spring that on me.
Oh, you wish you had time to really reflect?
Yeah, I need to dig deep. Fine.
One time you told me I was too grateful. And
that's so true.
That was annoying.
Well, and part of your like sort of building of yourself, you know, over the last few years.
Yes, a very healthy thing I did.
Yeah, no, really, that's what I'm saying. A really healthy thing you did. You went through tremendous like self-growth and self-examination and like started a whole new life and whole new career, etc.
Thank you.
And in the process, you became very grateful for which is totally intolerable quality in a person. I think you started keeping a gratitude journal, didn't you?
Yeah,
Didn't you?
I mean it. I mean
Thing
it.
I have never done. I would rather be a bad person than keep a gratitude journal. I really would.
And you are. I've always been grateful, bitch.
You used to be less grateful. Like me.
All right, that's enough. In addition, this video is sponsored by Wayfair, and I'll tell you more about them later. So, in this video, we are going to review one of my earliest YouTube room makeovers I ever did. It is my least favorite one.
I'm curious to see which one, the bathroom? You like
No, don't name everything you hate now. You're very
I'm trying to remembering which ones you did in that house.
I'll show you in a second. Patience. You're not grateful, you gotta be patient. This is the second YouTube video I ever made in my dang life. I think it was about 2 years ago. I don't really like this makeover. There's a lot of things I would do differently. I'm gonna share some design things I would do differently. I also have the feeling that, I mean, it's the second time I ever put myself on camera for the internet, and I have a feeling it's gonna be really hard to watch.
Okay, I'm excited now.
Boho bedroom makeover DIY. Even the way I titled this is so stupid.
Didn't know anything back then.
I didn't know anything.
You were just a stupid little munchkin.
This was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Look how far you've come in 2 years.
Oh, she loves me. First of all, I'm gonna say, boho bedroom makeover. I hate boho. I have always hated boho. I hated boho even when I did this makeover, but that was like a really popular decor trend at the time. And so I was trying to get all my keywords into the title. YouTube doesn't even work that way anymore. These are all algorithm things, but I hate boho. I've always hated boho. Sorry if you love boho. Context for this video. At the time of making this video 2 years ago, I was still very much working in tech as a front-end developer. I was working full-time. I was living in Cincinnati, Ohio with my live-in boyfriend at the time, now my ex-boyfriend, and our dog, now my ex-dog. I don't want to talk about it. We had been together for about 6 years. I moved to Ohio maybe a year or so prior. I had just quit my prior career of acting. I moved there, I didn't have a job, didn't have any friends, didn't know anybody. There was a lot of very dark, sad things happening for my ex's family at the time. It was just like a desolate time. Then COVID hit. I was just watching YouTube DIY videos all the time, and eventually watching them, I was like, I feel like I could do this. I had that thought, and then I just thought about it for like a year. I thought about making YouTube videos for like a year before I actually had the courage to do it, because it's mortifying when you start. Like, now it's like fun and easy and people like it, but when you first make a YouTube channel, you don't feel like you're a YouTuber. You're just like everyone's friend who like put a video on the internet. It's mortifying. You know, it's mortifying.
That's true.
And now people are like, oh, of course you have a YouTube channel, you're a YouTuber. No, back then it's just like Elizabeth made a video of herself and put it on the internet.
That would be gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
Should be more shame out there, really.
All right, we're gonna play this boho bedroom makeover DIY.
Cane headboard.
DIY cane headboard.
So how would you...
I would never title a video this way. I would never title a video this way
It's
anymore.
highly technical.
It's highly technical. It's stuffed with keywords, which was a way that YouTube used to work.
I mean, I guess it worked. You got 98,000 views on it.
I got 98,000 views since gaining a following.
That's true.
When I first put it out, I'm sure I could probably look it up. Actually, that would be kind of fun.
3 people watched it.
Yeah, 3 people. Hold on.
What?
When I first posted this video, in a month of this video being up, it got 322 views. That was pretty good.
Pretty good.
That was pretty good for the top 322 days.
I don't think I watched it.
Oh my god, I'm so scared.
Dramatic opening. What is this, a Wes Anderson film?
I actually liked that opening. I thought that was a cool opening. It was cool shots. Okay,
It was cool shots.
this is the tough part.
Oh, you laying down on your back.
This is hard to watch.
In the leaves.
I was trying to be interesting.
It's finally here, autumn. Nature's gentle reminder that all things die. Nothing lasts forever, nothing good, but also nothing bad.
What an angle.
The only constant
What a
is
voice!
change.
What is that voice? It's not even my voice. I don't know. I think I wasn't comfortable on camera yet.
Yeah, let's wait. Let's listen a little
This is
longer.
also before my Botox. Look at my forehead. now my forehead's in a lot better state.
Play.
Wow, I hate her. I hate her.
It's change itself. It's true for people, for animals, for feelings, and for bedroom decor. So, let's make a change. I get more of these leaves in the picture, too.
I remember watching this now.
Yeah.
And thinking, I'm just not going to say anything.
Really? That's so mean.
What made me mean?
Yeah.
Do you want this or
I
not?
can't believe that you had I want mean thoughts now. I can't believe that you had mean thoughts back in the day when I was trying to not kill myself.
Well, I was like, okay, she's being Caroline. She's doing weird things that I would never do.
Okay, I will say what I'm proud of here. Okay,
You were being very brave.
That is so rude.
Why?
To say that someone's being brave.
It was brave.
Yeah, you're like,
put that out there.
there's all these stereotypes of YouTube things of being like, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, which I really never wanted to say. And so I was trying to come up with anything else weird or interesting to say. I was trying stuff. Listen, I'm gonna be nice to young Caroline, but I'm also gonna destroy her. Young Caroline.
Young Caroline's only 2 years younger than you right now.
I know, but she's so much younger. She was trying something new. It's important to try new things, whether you're decorating a home or making a YouTube channel. You gotta try stuff. Otherwise, you're just like everyone else, and who gives a fuck? The bedroom of me, my boyfriend, and honestly, my dog. I truly just find myself avoiding this room because it's so depressing to be in. It's just like a weird cube. I did paint the walls, and I spilled that paint all over the carpet. Wonderful. And I chose a color that would look good. Whether I don't recognize
who
my
is
voice
that
either.
person? Who are you being?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me.
That is weird.
It's weird. I hate the color green of these walls. Also, look at the paint job. You can see paint on the ceiling. I have no patience. Make sure your paint colors look good in the middle of the day and at night, because I swear night happens like literally almost every day. That's a funny joke. Okay, hold the phone. I have some very important news. If you are enjoying the chaos of this video and my YouTube channel generally, I've got very good news for you. Wayfair is sponsoring today's video, and they have made the giant mistake of giving me an entire show on their channel. And I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it a lot. You already know Wayfair for being king of home decor with every style, option, and preference you could possibly imagine for all the decor and home goods that you could ever need. But they also have a YouTube channel, and I'm all over it right now. I have a new show on their channel called Iconic Objects, where we do a deep dive each episode into a certain legendary design object or home goods object that's probably found in your home. The first episode, we go into the history of the live, laugh, love sign and that entire cultural phenomenon. In the second episode that just came out, we are tracing the history of the vanity table and how it might actually relate to the Get Ready With Me videos that you watch on YouTube. Curious. I'm not gonna give it away. You should check out the episode. And later in the season, we do a deep dive into the pink plastic lawn flamingo, the disco ball, the recliner. It's a pretty good time. If you enjoy my channel for hot takes on interior design, a little bit of learning, and a lot of fun times, you are gonna love the show Iconic Objects. I would go check out Wayfair's YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, duh, please. Need I even say it? Definitely subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all of their amazing content. And I'll put a link in the description of this video so you can check it out. And thank you to Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. Mwah. That is a long ass montage. That is too much of a montage.
Slow-mo removal of the tape.
Pornographic tape removal.
Look at that. Amazing.
Removing tape from something painted is like such an ASMR like pleasing thing, but I didn't even do it right. It just looks like pornographic. Really romanticizing it. I wanted to use a rug to set the tone with some of those warm colors. Marty was both enthusiastic and very unhelpful with this purchase. Do you remember being in this house?
I do. I visited her there once for a long weekend.
This is a legit house. We lived in a house together.
In Ohio.
Stop, I liked Ohio.
I hated Ohio.
You just hated that I was in Ohio.
I hated that you were in Ohio, and I hated Ohio.
Okay, it was both. I liked Ohio. Okay, this rug, I will say, I liked this rug when I ordered it online. You can get some cheap rugs that are terrible and you will regret buying, but you can also get cheap rugs that like will do the job while you're on a budget. The most important thing is just like look at the customer reviews and customer photos. If there's, because usually the
right?
Well, but usually the website image does not accurately represent the color. So especially if you're buying a budget rug, look at the customer reviews, look at the customer photos. If it doesn't have customer photos, I probably won't risk buying it.
Okay.
I'm trying to give valuable advice.
Who doesn't look at the reviews? Idiots? You know? Like...
Well, sometimes you're shopping online and you look at the picture and you assume it's gonna look like the picture, but with cheap rugs in particular, the colors are always misrepresented.
Yeah, totally true.
Okay.
How do people not know that after living like a year in the world?
Okay, you're annoying. These are from Target. They're a little eclectic. And they have this black drawer pull, which I ended up... What do you think of that triple take head turn?
What was that? Why was that in there? I guess it added something quirky.
I thought it was silly.
Silly.
Shut up. Room, and to give it a slightly more modern sort of CB2 feel. I feel like upgrading the hardware on these nightstands was effective.
That was one of your hacks, certainly.
One of my hacks.
That you've talked about upgrading.
It's not a hack, it's just a thing you can do. What's weird about seeing all this stuff, all this is in Ohio. When I left Ohio, when we broke up, I packed up the car and drove myself home.
Very dramatically.
I mean,
you were like, I'm coming home right now.
My fucking life was over. And this is when I just show some like porn of opening drawers and stuff and like.
There's a lot of that in your videos.
Yeah, because it's fun.
You still like just like pouring the coffee.
It's so visually pleasing.
And
Don't you like it?
Just like
this is visually pleasing
like
things.
Like laying out oranges or something.
Like, look, I could do that. Yeah, nobody's saying only I can pour coffee.
It's just so funny the way it's like it's fetishized on camera. I guess it's visually pleasing, but it's also perplexing to me because it's like everyone does. Why is this on video? I don't know.
It's visually pleasing. You're doing it in aesthetic, man. It's aesthetics, bitch.
Okay.
God, you don't get me.
I don't like that lamp. Kind of chunky.
I don't like that lamp either. And it's gray. Why am I buying gray stuff ever?
That I found in an antique store. It looks like it was used for record keeping from some kind of shop. You can find little notebooks like this all the time in thrift stores, antique stores, stuff like that.
I feel like this was like a very Joanna Gaines moment for me. Just like framing random. I actually do really like old.
I mean, look at this. This is exactly what you've done in here.
No,
what is this?
No, I made
Literally,
this. This isn't an antique. I
but
made
I mean,
this.
you framing random shit.
Yes, okay, but no, but this is like actually I don't dislike this. I like keeping those
You're
things.
very sentimental that way. You like mementos.
I am very sentimental.
Whereas I destroy everything.
Yeah, you're not drawn to any sentimentality.
I don't know why. It's a weird thing. Like I've never scrapbooked. You know?
Scrapbooked. Because you don't care for any of your memories.
No, that's not true, actually. I do think a lot about the past and memories, but
yeah.
I don't know why I've never hoarded like the physical remnants of it. I'm not good at keeping it myself.
You're just not as good as me. Just not as good.
That must be it.
It's music. Oh, I love that.
What? The plant?
I will say this little corner, this little vignette above the black dresser is like my favorite part of the whole room. I always loved that vignette. Just a little vignette. It's so pleasing to me. I think she killed it. Anyhow. But I've also been wanting to push myself to try and make a piece of furniture like this, so I'm gonna see if I can. No. The foundation of this table is gonna be pretty easy. I'm gonna glue 2 oak planks together.
What's going on here?
This is terrible. Listen, I should not ever have tried to make this table. This is like real construction. It was so unsteady. It looked fine. There's no support beams. And nothing about this made sense. It needed some kind of support. I decline. It
can be used for shaping the edge or surface of the wood. It is by far the most dangerous tool I've used so far because the blade is unprotected.
Can you believe that I was just using these tools?
It's amazing you still have your fingers.
I was saying, knowing what you know about me,
psycho.
It's crazy. I will never do this again. Yeah.
Look at you just touching it.
I wasn't plugged in when I'm touching it. Look at it in that shot. You can see the table wiggling. Like, that's how unstable it was. I can't with the music.
Yeah, what is that supposed to
I don't know.
convey?
I don't even know
what
if I
were
can
you trying
watch.
to make people feel here?
I wanted everyone to feel relaxed because I was so tense and sad all the time that I just wanted a place where I could relax.
Yeah.
And, you know?
There was really tragic energy coming from this video.
There's so much like...
It's just like...
tragic energy.
She's not okay.
She's not well.
She's trying so hard to pretend she is, but she's not.
Yeah, I really did.
Remember to try to always hang your curtains higher and wider than the windows because it'll make the windows look bigger. I chose this dark mustard gold velvety curtain.
Ugh.
It's kind of intense,
Disgusting.
but I like the
Literally
color.
disgusting.
And I like the curtain. It is just a thing.
Weird choice.
Literally disgusting. I don't know why I chose it.
Velvet mustard? You have a continuing thing for mustard curtains that that you've kept the mustard curtains.
I love
Are
mustard.
those the same custom?
No, they're different. I've graduated from mustard to amber. Okay. Mustard is yellowier.
I guess that was a good move away from the mustard. Velvet mustard!
I think, yeah, I hate velvet. I think it's just like the only correct curtain height I could find.
Like you wanted to literally vomit out the 70s.
I like a lot of color palettes from the 70s. I didn't like how yellow it was. I've only slightly changed from a mustard to an amber affinity, and I love amber.
Right, which is, thank God, an improvement. But
yeah.
Still a little too much mustard in that for my taste.
Are you ready to see the reveal?
Touch us and try to wrap it up.
Ugh. Ugh.
These little fake books you got.
I know. The fake books are annoying me too. This is also me pre-bangs. Do you see how improved I am with bangs?
Mm-hmm. I've told you that for a long time.
When I was born, I have a huge forehead. My mom has always told me that when I was born, the first thing she did was give me bangs.
Gotta cover that up.
Yeah, she's like, whoop, that's not gonna fly. So, on the
we're
last
back in the
video,
leaves.
I asked you guys to try your very best to come up with some criticisms and troll me in the comments. And I will say, you guys were like pretty willing to do that. Okay, so this was because in the very first YouTube video I made, first of all, I was so afraid of getting trolled, which is crazy because when you just make a video, like, no one's gonna troll you, no one's watching, nobody cares.
Yeah.
But I was so afraid of that, so my reaction is always to just run towards the negativity. And so I just, like, in that video, I requested everyone to...
I remember that,
I made a competition for everyone to write the meanest thing they could, which is, I think, my way of trying to control it. And then I, like, read out some of the meanest comments and selected a winner. I think it's creative.
No, it was good. It was good. There's a little bit of future you coming out here.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Embracing negativity.
Well, also just doing something that's counterintuitive that no one else does on YouTube.
I think for a second YouTube video, it's not bad, actually. I don't really like the design.
No one else does something like that. No one asks for, you know, on YouTube, everyone's being upbeat and positive and...
It's true. I really had a perspective from day one.
I don't know about perspective.
Tessa left a comment. I think one was from Tessa.
Tessa B said, super inspired by what you could have done if you had actually
tried.
It's very Tessa.
Tessa's one of my best friends. She left a very good troll comment.
I think I trolled by not giving you anything.
Yeah, really strategic of you. I can't watch this anymore. That was tough, but I'm proud of her. She did the most that she could.
It actually is amazing, like, where you were there.
Oh.
What? No,
yeah, it's hard to think
far.
about. It's hard to think about. Weird. I don't even recognize that person. Yeah, that was that ended up being a bit sadder.
That was depressing.
That was a bit sadder than
what do we do now?
Than I thought it would be. I don't know. Do you want to say a silly joke?
I don't have silly jokes after that.
That's true. I feel pretty sad. I'm touched that you feel sad watching my past
well,
life.
It's not. It's just kind of. It's not that I feel sad because actually you're doing great now.
That's true.
It's just a depressing video to watch. Just depressing all around.
Well, anyhow, I'm gonna wrap this video up by saying that I hope we all learned a lesson here today that it's possible to. I always like to land with a lesson. It's okay to criticize things. It's okay to want to learn from your mistakes. And it is okay to be broken up with and move across the country and restart your life and things. It's all for the best. He's doing better. I'm doing better. It is a hard thing to go through.
Do things always get better? Sometimes they get worse.
Sometimes things get worse. That's a good addition, Elizabeth.
I'm just trying to deflate some of your positivity.
Some of my positivity, no. It's made
like,
things...
poke the bubble.
It's absolutely made things better for everyone.
Yeah.
And I will say, if I hadn't been so desolately depressed, truthfully, I would never have started a YouTube channel. I really had to hit a rock bottom. I had to have nothing left to lose.
From the darkness.
I mean, I had to have nothing left to lose because it felt so risky. It felt so scary. I really had this thought of like, oh my God, everyone will make fun of me. All my friends will talk behind my back. And then eventually one day I was like, oh, I don't have any friends. I was like, oh, I don't have any friends. What am I fucking afraid of? Okay, I'll just make a YouTube video. What are people still not going to talk to me? It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, truly, that's how I felt. Like, there's a freedom in the rock bottom. I believe in rock. And this wasn't a rock bottom like I was doing badly. It was just like I had nothing to live for.
Yeah. Okay. So takeaway is rush as fast as you can to rock bottom.
Yeah.
Hurry up. You're not getting there fast enough, honestly. A lot of you are cruising just kind of like right above it, which is lame. What are you so scared of?
Elizabeth, you're fucking living at rock bottom. Speaking of rock bottom, if you enjoyed Elizabeth's commentary, her wit and her bite and her very sharp mind, you should really check out her book, Shakespeare was a Woman, just came out.
And Other Heresies.
Shakespeare was a Woman and Other Heresies. What was the article that just came out about in The Guardian?
It was a review.
Diligent scholarship meets provocation and irreverence in Elizabeth Winkler's highly entertaining quest to uncover the real Shakespeare. Check it out, I'll link it below. And it's available in the places that books are. It does ship overseas, right?
Yep, ships internationally. It's out in the UK and the US. It'll be out in Australia in August.
Woo!
But you can get the audiobook and the ebook anywhere.
Yeah, there's an audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been cool if you did the audiobook. Would have been cool if I did the audiobook. Actually, what we really wanted was for Luke to do the audiobook. That would have been so good.
Oh my god.
So good.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I'd be so happy. I think that's it for today.
Okay.
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 High five, bitch.
Oh.
Wow.
Do we have to do high fives?
Talk about rock bottom.
Rock bottom.